What's up, Heather?
What's up, B?
And what's up to all of you? Welcome to Tortured Bourbon, our little corner of the Bourbon Tube universe where we try to bring you exciting pours and interesting commentary. But before we get into all that, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Love the noise.
Now, we appreciate all of you, and you love the noise. And we're grateful. We've just gone over 600 subscribers, and believe it or not, every one of you, when the little knob is turned, we've actually had a little group text, and we celebrate it. So we do appreciate that each one of you are subscribing. This is a passion project, to say the least.
By every definition of the word.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, but we thank the fact that there's folks out there who like to watch our show, and we really appreciate it.
We do. And while you're liking and subscribing, don't forget to follow us on all the socials and check us out on torturedbourbon.com. We link all our episodes. We link our merch. Holidays are coming. Grab your bestie or family member some cool bourbon merch.
That's right.
And we also put on all of our rants and musings about whatever we want to talk about.
Comfort colors. Soft.
They're pretty great, honestly.
Yeah, they are.
They really are.
Now, today we're discussing a true small craft distillery, and we love to highlight these. These are great. And we wish more people would take a little deeper interest in them, quite frankly, because, I mean, that what makes this really interesting is what they give us. But
I think that's what makes the bourbon universe interesting now.
Yeah, it's kind of like microbrews, right?
Yeah.
So this comes out of Kiln, Mississippi, and it's known as the Crittenden Distillery. And Kiln is famous because two reasons. Number one, it's the home of Brett Favre, whose last name and spelling and pronunciation do not match.
Favre.
And secondly, it was the moonshine capital of Mississippi. And being we're here in North Carolina, we can appreciate that in the home of Nash Carr.
We relate. Props to you.
Yeah.
But this particular distillery is brought to us by father and son team James and Matt Crittenden.
Hence the name.
Precisely. And as B said, while a lot of booze has been produced illegally in Kiln, the Crittendens decided it was probably best to go the legal route.
Good for them.
One of them's a lawyer, probably didn't want to lose their bar license. I relate hardcore to that. So they did get, in fact, their distilling license and opened up shop in 2015.
Now, as an added layer of fun, because who doesn't like layers? Because ogres are like layers. Onions have layers. Ogres have layers.
So layers are excellent.
That's right. So today's picks were all selected in a partnership with, check this out, y'all, Jerby McSwash and the Delta Brown Water Boys. It's a group of 4 guy friends who spent months perfecting their Bloody Mary mix that they brainstormed up on a guy's trip. Fantastic. And if you look at the back of the bottles here, I've been informed I need to speak into the microphone. It's right up there. You can't see it.
I'm really enjoying this stretch situation
you
that
will
you're
see.
doing right now.
You will see that it's selected by Jerby McSwash. I'm trying to stay on mic. Anyways, tell us all about Jerby, and all three of our bottles are by Jerby McSwash.
And the Delta Brown Water Boys.
I mean, they should be open. This should be a band opening for Government Mule. I mean, give me a break.
Like, come on, that's a jam band in the making, right there.
Absolutely.
So Jerby and his McSwashikins or whatever.
I want a hat so bad.
So bad.
Please.
I could make so much cool merch. If y'all haven't capitalized on that, you're really missing it. Yeah. But these guys, like B said, they are the masters behind a apparently excellent Bloody Mary mix. We haven't tried it yet. Would love to. And they partnered with Crittenden to make some barrel picks.
That's right.
And so thanks to a friend and patron of the show, we've got 3 of them here today.
That's right. And Jerby, can I call you Jerby? If you'd like to maybe share that Bloody Mary mix, we'd be happy to do a review. I mean, I love a good Bloody Mary, and it's one of my favorite songs by Willie Nelson. Bloody Mary Morning. So,
yeah, and it came from a combo of all of their names, which I think is pretty clever. I thought we were killing it with Tortured Bourbon.
Oh, yeah, we're not
They
even
leveled
close.
up above us a little bit.
Jerby McSwash.
And the Delta Brown Water Boys.
They had some Bloody Marys on that trip. There's no doubt.
Well, it produced genius. So
I want to hang with those 4 guys.
I do too.
I want to hang out.
I feel like there's a most interesting men in the world commercial just waiting to happen.
So,
But But without further ado, I think we got to get to the bourbon that they picked.
So what's this first one we got here?
So first up today, we are having the Crittenden Cut Above Baby Doll Bourbon. So the mash bill on this, which this is going to repeat throughout this episode, is 72% corn, so it's a high corn, 17% rye, and 11% barley. It's a 4-year-old bourbon, and it is finished in a cognac cask, which we haven't played around with some cognac lately. So I'm looking forward to it. It brings, I think it brings something fun. And it is coming in at 110.8 proof, which is our lowest proof of the day. So Crittenden is not playing around.
Alrighty. So this distillery
Put your big boy pants on.
This distillery, put them right on.
Sponsored by Bird Dogs.
That's right. I do like my bird dog. So this distillery is so small and regional. There's virtually no reviews out there, but we're excited because this is what makes bourbon interesting. I mean, this is exciting. So we're going to give you our unfiltered.
Yeah.
And we have not had this before.
Spur of the moment.
Yeah. So we're gonna nose it. We're gonna taste it. We're gonna tell you what we think.
Yeah.
And I think that where we do need to make a statement is that there is, for all of the advertising, when you talk about, and I'm a fan of Wild Turkey. I'm a fan of Jim Beam. I'm a fan of Old Forester. There is a ton of industry there.
Mm-hmm.
MGP. I mean, you're talking about an industrial machine.
It's a corporate complex.
Right.
Yeah.
But they have a staff.
Mm-hmm.
They have a computerized, automated distilling system. They have a science department that's doing experimentation. They don't like to talk about all that necessarily. They want you to believe that, it's just sitting down here and we put up here in a rick house and but dang.
It's Eddie and Jimmy.
That's right. Just Eddie and Jimmy just chewing tobacco.
There's an entire
business
infrastructure there to support it.
So these guys are local distillers, and
it's a
I
passion
think that,
project.
Yeah, and I think you've got to take that into account, that each one of these bottles should be a little different. It's not going to be able to be as refined. The question is it good drinkable bourbon? Is it something that you want? Mm-hmm. And I think you just got to measure it up to that, right? You got
to analyze it on the small craft scale versus the corporate bourbon scale.
Absolutely, but that doesn't mean that it can't be excellent. We're just saying,
or beat the socks off of a corporate bourbon
correct.
pig. And knowing who loaned it to us, I have high hopes.
Yeah,
but
we'll
see.
So this bad boy, here we go. This is Baby Doll.
Baby Doll. I love that.
I have no idea why they named it that. I will tell you that.
I'm also obsessed with the slightly haunted-looking Terra landscape we've got on the front. That's a Gone with the Wind reference, by the way.
She'll never be hungry again.
She made a mean dress out of those green curtains, though.
She did. So it is a little darker.
Mm-hmm.
I know the bottle color always, the liquid doesn't always show up on the.
Yeah.
But this really is.
It's a
dark
dark mahogany.
Probably coming from the cognac.
Right.
It's only 4 years old, so that color, number one, it's 110 proof, but two, it's also coming out of a cognac barrel, finished in cognac.
I think the cognac added definitely to the color. What are you getting on the nose, B?
So this has a kind of a traditional mash bill smell to me.
Very sweet.
Very sweet.
Clearly, the high corn is coming through. A little bit of a brown sugar.
Yes, little brown sugar, little raisin.
You're so spot on the raisin today.
I want some raisins.
That I can help you with at the moment.
I've never craved raisins, but I'd like some raisins. I want some good raisins, though. I don't want some of those in that little box where they're all
clumped together.
That was nice. See, that's why I didn't like raisins as a kid. Is you got this box at lunch and they're all clumped. It's like, who wants this? This is disgusting.
I figured out I actually preferred dried cranberries to raisins.
Well, look at you. Isn't that special over there at your Whole Foods shopping experience at lunch?
Okay, I would love all of you to note that I go in the same episode. I will go from some hick from the country to some snooty person eating craisins from Whole Foods. So clearly, I contain multitudes.
Well, all good people do.
You recovered nicely on that.
Walt Whitman, I contain multitudes.
I do contain
Song
multitudes.
of myself.
Solid.
We're here for the people.
Let's taste this bourbon.
Okay, you could have fooled me that was a 4-year.
Yeah.
You could have fooled me. You could have told me that was
8,
10, 6. Yeah, between
6
6
to
and
8.
8. Yeah.
So, the sweetness it starts sweet and it carries throughout.
Yeah, this is a very sweet bourbon.
I think it's the corn.
Yep.
I get a little earthiness that I get with a high corn. I always attribute it to like almost like the husk of the corn.
Whether that's true or not, we attribute it to it, and
correct.
we're going with it.
We're going with it.
Get over it.
Yeah, you'll be fine. But it's got enough spice and heat to it and complexity that it's not overly sweet. That's a very solid pour.
Now, it can't have a Kentucky hug. This has to be a Mississippi embrace.
You've been holding that, haven't you?
I have.
You've thought about that.
The whole 5 minutes ago, yeah. But it does not. I was expecting...
What were you expecting?
Well, I mean, this has a very deep color.
Yes,
right?
it does.
So we all know that when you look at something, you build a thought process.
You do.
So, I looked at this. I saw its proof. I saw the color, and I started thinking Garrison Brothers.
Oh,
so
very different.
I kind of braced for that, right?
Yeah. And you got dessert instead.
Yeah, and I mean, and I understand that Mississippi and Texas aren't they're next to one another, but they're more geographically similar than, say, Lexington, Kentucky. Right. So, yeah, this is sweet.
I think that cognac cask.
Absolutely.
It gives it not only color, it gives it some sweetness.
Yeah, and it's rolled the edges. If there was an edge to this, it's rolled it off.
Yeah, mellows it.
Yeah,
it's like sandpaper.
Yeah. Maybe more young bourbons need to be finished in the second cask.
Or if you have a young bourbon, that's a strategic time to use a secondary wine or other type of cask. Gosh, that's good. That in flavor.
Little espresso there.
Little espresso.
Yep.
Okay. That's darn good.
We'll rate them at the end.
Yeah, we'll rate them at the end. But we're off to a great start.
Yeah, I mean, that's better. I mean, I would like to drink that every day, but it's better than an everyday pour.
It is. And that is one that I would absolutely bust out without hesitation to a friend.
Mississippi embrace.
The Mississippi. You should TM. Trademark. We got it over here at Tortured Bourbon. All right, what do we got up next, B?
So, we're going to say this all in one breath. You ready? The Crittenden Cut Above Single Barrel Bourbon Whiskey Double Oak.
Ooh, you nailed that. I'm impressed.
One thing I will say about... Look at me getting under the mic. There we go. One thing I will say about all...
You're round-nosing to producer Katie. You're going to be the favorite child tonight.
We are married.
That's fair.
One of the things... On the back of all of their bottles, they have lots of information. And it talks about their...
B loves that.
Yeah, I do. It gives you the bottle number, when it was distilled, when it was originally barreled, when it was second barrel, the mash bill, all of that information. And on the back of this, what it's telling us is that the second barrel was a lighter oak, was a lighter char.
Right.
They don't tell us what the first char was, but the second char was a very light char.
Yeah.
So
we're going from a cognac finish to just a second oak barrel with a number one char.
Yeah, not that the cognac wasn't finished in oak, but this is my guess is it's probably either it's a new barrel or it's a barrel that's just had bourbon in it.
Correct. This is just a different char level.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's not going to give it a different spirit finish to it.
So, B, did you mention the age and proof on this one?
It's 5 years and it comes at 121.5 proof. So
we ain't playing.
We're revving up that.
And again, it's double oaked. So we have some friends of the show that really, really love themselves a double oak.
So Mike, who
is now a part of our team.
Part of our team. Is going to have be in some more episodes and is going to be featured on our website.
Yeah.
It is setting up a Discord for us.
He set it up.
Set up a Discord
for us. If
Discord's
your thing, let me know and I will forward your message to Mike because we left him fully in charge of that. So, that was above me and B.
But we have but Mike is a big double oak fan.
He is.
And then my boss is a big double oak fan. Yes. So shout out to my boss.
So good folks with the double oak. Again, not a lot of written tasting notes out there on the interwebs, so we're going to kind of smell and taste and give you our thoughts. That makes the raisin come out way more in the first one.
Yeah, so I'm going to harken back. This one has a little of that farm scent to it.
I agree with you. It has the tobacco, farm, earthy,
not overly cinnamon.
and not overly sweet. The smell is not as strong on this one as it is on the first one. Not as pronounced.
But I am getting that earthy tone. Not musty. I want to be very clear about that.
No.
But if you've ever gone into a tobacco barn,
smells like a barn that has tobacco and hay in it.
Yeah. It does have a sweetness, but it's a mild sweetness.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, you ready?
Jerby McSwash, you do a good job. I can't wait to try your Bloody Mary mix.
You can pick a bourbon. Wow.
That's got a nice sweetness. It's not as sweet. This is more of a traditional sweet. And it's got a little chew to it.
So I get a little molasses brown sugar at the front as a pop. Like you said, I get the tobacco, the oak, obviously because it's double oaked. But yeah, I think this was not the theme of the episode, but this is a great study in the difference between a secondary aging and a wine. Obviously port and sherry and cognac are dessert wines. This is such a good study in the difference between continuing in just regular charred oak barrels that haven't been used for other spirit versus secondary aging in a wine barrel. Because the spice carries through a little bit more.
Still no Mississippi embrace.
No. But you see what I'm saying? The sweetness stays throughout in the Baby Doll. But versus this one where you get some more complex it allows the more complex notes to come through of some spices and the oak and etc.
Do you think the Jerby McSwash folks are Ole Miss people or Mississippi State people? That's a question. Cowbells or debutantes? I'm curious.
I don't want to even make
No, I don't want to insult anyone.
a prediction. Yeah. Hey, give us a call. We'll talk football.
This is
delicious.
Yeah.
So I would say front notes, molasses, brown sugar, finish notes, tobacco, a little bit of pepper.
You do know that Mississippi has a very defined history of blues trail.
You taught me that. Yes, I do know that.
In a previous episode, we talk about that. We talk about...
Because that's one of your bucket list items, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, we talk about that quite a bit. Yeah. All right. So our last but not least is the...
It is the Crittenden Cut Above Harvest Batch, and I saved this for last because we're in the middle of October, and this is basically the pumpkin spice latte of our selections today.
Oh, good Lord.
Y'all, I could tell B was not paying attention to me earlier because I said that, and he was checking scores. To be fair, a lot of NFL games going on. He was checking scores on ESPN, and I said that, and he was like, oh, okay, yeah, and I was like, there's no way you heard me.
You know...
I actually don't even like pumpkin spice lattes, but I do like getting a reaction out of him. Back to the point of all this. This
is a bourbon channel. Tortured Bourbon.
We saved the harvest.
We got t-shirts. You can get them at torturedbourbon.com.
We saved the harvest. It's not harvest time. I keep wanting to bring R.I.P. Big Boss.
I miss Big Boss.
Oh my gosh, their harvest time was the best fall beer.
Harvest time and monkey business.
Monkey business.
Oh,
it was 2 Z's business.
Well, because that's just funner.
Yep. Funner. It was funner.
Z's are funner.
Or funner.
It's funner.
Funner.
Look it up. More fun, excuse me.
It's a real word.
I'll be specific. I'm sorry, if it's using 2 Z's, it's funner.
It's definitely
It is
funner.
funner.
So
Tell us about harvest time.
This is harvest batch.
I know.
So it's 115.8 proof. So again, nobody here's playing around with proof points. It's aged for 6 years. Mash bill is the same as our first two. And again, we should get some fall flavors here.
Yep.
So this one actually has some tasting notes, right, B?
Yay!
It does, which means...
Me!
Yes.
You get to hear me!
little Aussie over there.
If she was subtle.
Aussie.
Oi. Is that right?
That's it.
It is.
Yay.
Good job.
Aussie.
Aussie. Oi.
All right.
All right.
What are we going to get, producer Katie?
We're going to start with the nose, as we always do. And you should get a spicy start, cinnamon-like aroma.
Yeah, I get that. I do.
Makes sense if it's fall.
Yes.
Yeah. But this really isn't supposed to be a pumpkin spice latte.
No,
okay,
it's not.
all right.
I was
Because
being,
if so,
I
I
was
want to stop.
slightly exaggerative. Yeah, there's some cinnamon there. It's a little more of a subtle scent than the first one, than the baby doll, excuse me. There's some light cinnamon there. Some light spice.
There is.
Yeah.
Is there a little cream underneath that?
That's what, yeah.
There's a little cream.
There's a little cream there. Maybe it's pumpkin spice cream.
Ew.
Oh, good Lord. All right, what's this
Or
going to taste
regular
like?
cream. On the palate, you should get flavors of tart fruit, warm caramel, oak, and spice. And the finish should be long and warm. Initial notes of earthy oak spice and cinnamon, which then mellows into a sweeter dried fruit note.
So it's either going to be amazing or taste like potpourri.
In which case,
The first two
Derby,
win.
the first two win. We'll see.
Let's go. There's vanilla cream in there on the back end, which is interesting. Because normally I get vanilla on the front, but I got it in the finish.
That's different than the other two.
Yeah,
It really is.
it really is.
Now, they all possess some local distillery earth tones.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
This one rolls off. It's got that cognac finish. It's a little sweeter at the front. This one's giving you a little more chew on the back.
That's creamy.
Yeah.
Did you get that vanilla? There's a little vanilla in there.
Yeah.
It's almost like a fall pastry.
But not in a bad pumpkin spice latte.
No, not
way.
in an artificial pumpkin spice way. I also like the taste better than the aroma. God, that has a great finish. The finish is such a pleasant taste. The beginning is a combo of sweet with spice. And don't think like black pepper spice. Think allspice, cinnamon, nutmeg, clove. Kind of that frame of reference.
What's the proof? 121?
No, this one's 115, 115, I think.
Well, for 115, I can roll it
Yeah.
around quite a bit.
Oh, there's no Mississippi Embrace
Mississippi
at the end.
Embrace.
TM.
Oh my goodness, that's pleasant.
That's good.
That is pleasant. I get a little vanilla sweetness at the end. Maybe it's a little creamy sweetness, something. Towards the end, which is just throwing me because normally that's at the front.
The only thing I'll say about this one is there's a little more of an aftertaste.
Fair.
Whereas the other two clean real nice. But this has a little more complexity in the front end. So that could be
That's
part
correct.
of it. It's good.
Yeah.
The oak is there. The oak is
Yeah,
there.
it's the oldest.
The earthy oak is there. Let's be real clear. If you've ever talked to someone who's worked at a craft brewery or distillery, it's
hard work.
Hard work.
It's hard work.
So I salute these guys. I've never been to Kiln, Mississippi.
I'm ready to go. Let's go.
But I am curious, and I would love. I'm going to find a way to taste them this Bloody Mary mix. And I get that it's not a bourbon thing, but I tell you that if we get our hands on some Derby McSwash and the Delta
We'll bring
Brown
vodka
Water
back
Boys,
to the show.
yeah, we will, and we will taste it. And
We'll be excited about it.
just because
I'm gonna make
I'm all
me
for
some
it.
shrimp and grits to go with it.
Heck yeah, I'd make some amazing shrimp and grits.
He does.
But I'm a big fan, so we have to rate these.
We
so
do.
This is where it's going to be tough for me.
And again, I'm really glad B stated towards the beginning of the episode that we do try when we analyze these things to take into consideration. It's not. It's not the full consideration, but we do try to take into consideration a small craft distillery versus a corporate giant behemoth of a bourbon distiller for there.
I mean, let's understand that Buffalo Trace is the second largest Sazerac is the second largest private distiller in the United States, only follows Heaven Hill.
Right. Which is
So
huge.
massive.
Yeah.
Massive labels, massive money, have been doing this for a very long time. And they hire chemists, they hire scientists, they've got labs, they've got clean rooms. I am not disparaging Crittenden. I don't think they have all that.
Which makes it all the more impressive.
That's right.
Right.
And that's my point, is that at some point you have to acknowledge that when you're talking about the American drink,
spirit,
the American spirit,
Yeah.
in loosely using the term spirit, I think they're representing the term American spirit.
Incredibly well.
Because yeah. And that's what I'm impressed about. And I think when we talk about them, when we talk about Oaklore, that's where we get excited.
We do.
Because you find something that because some you taste, you're like, oh, this is really not good stuff.
Or it's a mass production.
But this bad boy, this is good stuff.
This is good stuff.
So I'm gonna have difficulty ranking it because they're all very unique. So I'm interested in your ranking because ladies first.
He's gonna throw it on me. Okay. Everything B said, I completely co-sign. You guys did a great job. Derby, you picked well. Crittenden, you're distilling amazingly. That said, oh goodness. I think I go Hush Your Mouth all three.
What's your favorite?
I toyed. I mean, you know what? Science. I gotta taste them all again. My favorite, I think, has changed.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what my favorite is before you reveal yours. So, this is actually favorite. Surprisingly, my favorite is actually the baby doll.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And here's why. And this could change tomorrow. I'm in the mood right now for sweet, fun,
easy to drink,
and it nails it.
Yeah.
Kind of the way Gypsy does,
but enough proof that you still are like, I'm drinking bourbon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other two are great. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
If I wanted something, but I could find something I want in all three.
I would be happy to drink all three.
Yeah. So what's your favorite?
My favorite is actually this one now. I started with Baby
Cut
Doll
Above, yeah,
as my favorite. But then this one, sometimes I get very into the what we call the farm taste. And I love the complexity that brings. And for me, it's almost like a nostalgia pour.
Sure.
So I enjoyed all three. I would be happy sipping any of the three. Crittenden, you killed it. I'm ranking all of you Hush Your Mouth.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Yeah.
All right. So that being said, we hope you've enjoyed this episode. We hope that you give your local distilleries a chance.
Yeah.
I mean, you may or may not be able to get Crittenden. I mean, heck, for us to get it, we're going to have to...
We had to borrow it.
We have to borrow it, and we're going to have to do some bartering to make sure we get it up here.
Do you think Breeze Airways flies to Kiln, Mississippi?
We'll find out. But but at the end of the day, you should go out and you need to support your local distillers, your local brewers, your local everything. I mean, it's an important part of the process.
Especially ones that are doing it right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It costs a lot of money up front for them to do this. And
we've talked a lot about that.
It's a lot of time investment, and it's a hope and a prayer.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly.
Absolutely.
So, what are you cheersing with, B?
I'm going to cheers with this baby doll.
Yeah, I'll cheers with the rest of your, what was this one? The straight bourbon?
No. That would be this one. If you want the cut above, you need to grab this side.
No, that's the harvest. This is the cut up. This is the one I wanted.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, right?
Yep.
Right? This one. The single, hold on, let me do the whole thing. Crittenden's cut above, single barrel bourbon whiskey double oak. Cheers to my double, B is just a little particular with the bottle placements, but he has to edit, so I allow him
completely wrong.
Full discretion with that. But anyway, patron of the show, Steve, thank you again.
Absolutely.
For these learners. This was phenomenal. We love doing stuff like this. If any of you, any local distillery that we profile, reach out. We'd love any more information or anything you want to provide. Any other products, we'd love to profile them.
All right. Cheers, y'all.
Cheers, y'all.